It all comes down to this: that bear market rally in the S&P 500 and Bitcoin that we've been forecasting for you for several weeks is starting to get to the area of potential resolution. Is it going to finish up the corrective rally and then finalize down to end the bear market at our projected targets? Or are we going to continue to the upside and the bull market is already on? Let's take a look at it. Last week, Hove showed you his primary expectation of a double zigzag that would continue on to the high probability retracement area of 50% for a wave 2 or a wave B. And as you can see, as prices develop, we got the expected retracement before prices exploded towards the upper side of the base channel that would typically contain a corrective move. Now we are at a bit of a crossroads. Do we continue on to the probable expected 50 retracement, or do we reverse here and head for lower lows? Alternatively, is it option number 3, where we not only break through the corrective channel, but through the probable expected retracement zone and a fake out before returning and making those lower expected lows? Out here on the daily time frame, we see that this bear market has a well-established trend of having wave C's in zigzags that break out of the base channel and have a well-extended move before the lower targets are to come. We see it happened here. We see it happened here. We see it even happened at a lower degree here. And there's no reason for me to think that it shouldn't happen here. So I'm thinking option 3 is my primary expectation. Let's get into Bitcoin. But before we do, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our weekly outlooks for Bitcoin and S&P 500, as well as our midweek content with other crypto and traditional assets. Last week, Hove outlined a probable price pathway for you that would potentially take wave C of the correction beyond the corrective base channel, just like the scenarios that I outlined for you in the ES just a moment ago. Just like on the S&P 500, price is fastly approaching the top of the base corrective channel. The difference on this chart is that the 50% retracement level coincides with the top of that base channel. This typically forms a nice confluence area for a potential trade in the opposite direction of the correction. However, let's zoom out and take a look. Out here on the 4-hour, we can see that in this bear market on Bitcoin, just like in the S&P 500, there's a well-established trend of corrections breaking out of the base channel and making a deep retracement relative to the wave they are correcting. So down here on the lower degree, we're going to have to be careful that we don't fake out through the confluence area before returning on path to the bear market lows that we've been projecting for. Be sure to check out Hove's last outlook to see how he's got the micro count so that you can have an idea of how he's hosting this trade for the members. Of course, all the details are housed inside the Discord, but there's plenty of detail in that outlook.